President Trump suggests Denmark should increase defense spending and boost strategic cooperation with the U.S. amid an ongoing debate over the possible purchase of Greenland. One America's Kristian Rouz has that story.
She's talking to the United States of America. You don't talk to the United States that way, at least under me.
President Trump is perfecting his art of the deal amid latest developments in his highly controversial offer to purchase Greenland from Denmark. Talking to reporters Wednesday, the president upped the ante, saying Denmark is not spending enough on defense, while wasting $700 million per year on supporting Greenland. This after Danish Prime Minister Mette Frederiksen labeled President Trump's proposal absurd, saying Greenland is not for sale.
This does not change the character of our good relations, and we will, of course, from Denmark, continue our ongoing dialogue with the U.S.
The president says Frederiksen did not have to use such confrontational rhetoric, but now that she did, it's time to review U.S.-Danish ties. He says the U.S. is spending tens of billions of dollars on European security, while only 6 out of 29 NATO member states meet the 2% of GDP target for defense spending. Denmark is not one of those countries.
We protect Denmark like we protect large portions of the world. So the concept came up, and I said certainly strategically it's interesting. It's hurting Denmark very badly because they're losing almost $700 million a year carrying it.
While President Trump may be using the Greenland proposal to exert pressure on the EU, he also insists he's quite serious about actually buying the island. According to US Geological Survey, Greenland may have the largest oil deposits in the world. The island also carries up to 30% of global supply of rare earth materials, which is currently monopolized by China. And yet EU environmental regulations effectively prevent the extraction of those resources, but the US is a whole different story.
I think it would be quite interesting to have him to come to Greenland instead and to see Greenland for himself and to see the potential that there actually is in Greenland for collaboration.
Additionally, there may be a security aspect behind the president's urge to acquire Greenland. The international security and economic group called the Arctic Council currently includes 8 nations, with the US, Russia and Denmark among them. Out of these states, Denmark is the only EU member that has direct access to the Arctic Ocean, which in recent years has become a highly contested territory.
Greenland plays an essential role for the Kingdom of Denmark in its sort of Arctic future.
A US purchase of Greenland would greatly reduce EU influence in the region, while boosting US control over the potential routes of incoming nuclear rockets.
This is something that's been discussed for many years. Harry Truman had the idea of Greenland. I had the idea. Other people have had the idea.
President Trump says he may not insist on buying Greenland going forward, but says Denmark still must increase its payments to NATO. And while bilateral US-Danish ties may appear to be awkward for the moment, the Greenland deal does not appear to be off the table as of yet. Kristian Rouz, One American News.
Want to see more videos like this? Click on the link below and subscribe to One American News on YouTube, and call your cable provider and kindly demand that One American News is added to your lineup. Call and subscribe today.